We are live.
Hello, we are live.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are. We apologize. First, we are being late almost 20 minutes. Technical problem. So sorry. But here we are. Finally, here we are. And I'm not alone, as I have mentioned in my yes, as I have told you guys that I won't be alone, here I am. And for those who know me or for those who don't know me, let me first introduce myself before I let my invite introduce herself. I'm called Peace Neza, located in Belgium, married, mom to five beautiful kids. And I'm so happy to be in this digital business, which I have known for some time through a friend, through the adverts, all that. But I'm so happy that I'm part of it. And I have been having some questions asking you, what are you doing? What is all about your business? Sometimes I try to explain, but I can't do it from one person to another person. So with my coach, Lillian, we suggested and we said, why not do it alive? And this will be another opportunity to let everyone come to know what we are doing. I just said a little bit of myself. Let me hand over to my coach, introduce yourself, and try to give us some testimony about this business. You're welcome.
Yes. Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much, Peace, for inviting me. Sorry, I'm just plugging my laptop. Just realized it was low. And so, yes, I'm super excited to be here. So, my name is Lillian, aka Nelia Joy Teta. So, I'm mother to two beautiful little girls. I'm originally from Rwanda, currently talking to you, coming you to you guys live from Diani Beach at the coast of in Kenya, the coast of Indian Ocean. If you know, this is one of the most beautiful beaches I have been to. You should visit. And I've been in the digital space for 6 years now. Previously, a human resources director. So I was that very ambitious woman who went at the top of her career, then became a mother and decided to simply be a present mom. I did not plan this. I did not expect to completely change my mindset, but then motherhood did something to me. And I realized that my kids were my priority, and me leaving them to chase money and to be stressed out, because when you work for a company, they will use you, they will finish you. When you get home, you are nobody. There's nobody to be seen. There's no mother, there's no wife. There is just this something standing there and just like a robot, and just you're giving your waste to what's remaining of you to your family, which is totally unfair. But then society, that's how people, everybody is like that. So nobody questions that. So, anyways, I left Rwanda when I was 14, grew up in Belgium, then migrated to Canada. So I am what we call a globetrotter. So I love traveling. One of the reasons also I chose a digital space was because I love traveling and I wanted to travel with my kids. And guess what? My super high paying job could not pay us a holiday without going into debt and using our credit card. So either way, I need an extra income to make that happen. I am a Christian woman, so you will always like my sister Peace, where you will always find us Bible, stating the Bible as like a basis to our conversations, because to me this is an answered prayer, this is heaven sent. So if you're a Christian parent and you are following us, have faith that God is literally answering to you through this life. Because if you've been looking for a legitimate way to really build a legacy for your family, and you've been looking for some extra income, and maybe you are exhausted, you are a parent who's exhausted, you have a wife that you don't see, you don't get to be with it long enough, you have a husband who has to do multiple shifts while you stay home to attend to the kids, and you just would like to change that. That was me 6 years ago, guys. My husband used to leave home very early, come back late at night. He would find me exhausted and very mad at him because I went also to work, and I had to come pick up the kids, come home, put them in the front of a screen because I didn't have time to do something else. I had to cook, I had to clean, I have to prepare the next day, right? That's the life in diaspora, you know. We all
Yes.
go through that. So
Yes.
what I'm sharing, guys, I've been in your shoes. And if you feel exhausted, just know that there are so many options here online that will give you back your time. You don't need to choose between time and prosperity and income, you know. So I pray that today somebody will be inspired, and that somebody will understand that God delivers answers through people, not from heaven. It's not gonna fall from heaven and money and here God telling you this is the business you should do. No, that's not how it works. You have opportunities. Now you have to walk by faith. We walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah.
So you check it out by yourself. Of course, you have her website, nezapeace.com. You can watch a free webinar. Don't take our word for it. You can watch the free webinar. If you get inspired, go ahead and also a paid or registration fee of 149 US dollars for you to get the full package, and you do your diligence,
Yes.
because God will reward diligent work. If you're not diligent, this is your choice. So please, you really have to be diligent, and that's what I tell people. Don't ask me to give you a shortcut to success, or a brief resume of what I do. No, don't do that. That's how you get scammed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go
That's true.
step by step. Watch the free session. That's what I did. Nobody will introduce me the business. I saw a post, an ad, did the whole process by myself, took my own decision after doing my due diligence, and here I am. I retired at 40. This was 4 years ago. So you guys know that this is real, this is legitimate, this is literally heaven sent.
Mhm.
So that was my long introduction. Back to you, please.
Really, it is. But then you summarize almost everything.
I
Uh,
know, right?
I just wanted just to share my little testimony
Mhm,
because sometimes people think that I'm working, like as you said, a lot of nine to five job here
mhm,
and there shifts. I don't see my partner. I don't see my children like I have to do. But I'm very sure that some people who are in my case, which is
mhm.
a little bit different from yours. So
Yeah.
me, I'm so blessed. I'm working from home, so this
Mhm.
makes me get more time for my family. So
Yeah.
I can get exhausted like any other person because we have to do work. You have to work. All in all, you have to work. If you have to clean your house, you have to cook. You will be working. But I don't have that pressure, that stress that you have to show up to someone's job, someone's company, and then you come back home. So for me, I can say I was so blessed not to be in that category.
Mhm.
But you might ask, then why are you introduced to this business?
Mhm.
Because I wanted to have more. I have to leave the legacy for my family. I'm in a business. I've been in a business, as Lily introduced herself. Maybe do a deep introduction. I've been doing logistic with my husband. We are working for ourselves. So my husband is literally my boss. He's my boss, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes I'm his boss as well. But we are working together. This gives us that freedom as well to be working. But when you have also that stress of managing many people, it's not also that easy,
Mhm.
and that can also stress you, that can also frustrate you, that can make you even get really tired, and you don't take care of your family, yet you are at your home. So and not forgetting all these um only a business that are going downwards, and we are up, sometimes it's going well, sometimes not going well. So all that can bring that frustration to you, and you're not stable, you you always have that fear for tomorrow. You always have, will we make it? What can
Mhm.
we do to make this much better? How can we make it this stable? How can we that have that peace of mind? So I know that there are some people who are like me,
Yeah.
somewhere. Parents, I don't usually want to say mothers, because they're also um, fathers who are in the same
Of course.
type of life, I can say, like it's mine and my husband. So that's why I was like, I have to do something else that will bring more. I have to work, but I have that peace of mind,
Mhm.
where you don't have to manage a lot of people. It's not like I have to make a contract for two people to know that they came to work, to do mm, the administrative paperwork for 10, 20 people. I will do it for
Mhm.
my family because I have to, because this business is legitimate, as Nelly has just said. I always say Nelly because of her
That's fine. Yes.
names, but Lillian. So
Mhm.
it's legitimate, and you have to fill in all your taxes and all that stuff. But then you don't have to do it for 20 people, 30 people. You'll be doing just for you yourself, and you'll be earning. So yes, people who are like me over there, you too. This business concerns you. Huh? It's not it's not like those people who work 9 to 5 or shifts and whatever. They don't have enough time for their family, and also people who can't get jobs, like they have difficulties to get jobs. They
Yes.
it's hard to get that field to work, and to earn something. So I'm like, why can't I do it in my house?
Mhm.
Why can't I do it where I am, wherever I am? I'm free. There's nothing that is holding me to be waking up, like, 7 to I don't know, 6 to 6. So I'm like talking to those people out there. This is possible for you. This is
Absolutely.
also for you. So I don't know, Coach, do you have something to add on that from my testimony as well?
It's incredible. So you're not the only person that I've seen starting this digital business and already being a business owner in a traditional way. So usually, what makes people who have traditional businesses to start in the digital space is time. Because when you have a traditional business like what we call brick and mortar business, where you have maybe to you have a lot of logistics, you have a lot of after sale like customer service. You have to deal with your customers. Maybe you have to, if you're in the logistics, there are so many steps, so many documentation you have to do if you may be doing import export. So it's much more complex to manage a traditional business as opposed to what we do. So what we do is affiliate marketing, but it is high ticket affiliate marketing. That means you don't need to make a lot of sales to be making a 5 figure per month. The 5 figure, for those who are not familiar, it means over 10,000 a month. So why people who are already successful in traditional business join our business is because it takes less time, and it doesn't stop you from still running your traditional business, yet it gives you more income than your traditional business, and you can do it from anywhere. Because your traditional business, if you go on vacation, it stops running,
Yeah.
right? unless you pay employees. So when you come back, you don't come back to income. For me, when I am on vacation, my business, this is my business. That's my office, right? So I am simply using my phone to generate income, my laptop. So, for example, I'm here at the ocean. I just can work from my home here, or I can just walk a minute and be on my beach chair and still run my digital business, do my go lives, do my strategy calls with my team, whatever. I can do it from anywhere. So the portability of of working online is priceless. I can literally have my office while my kids are playing in the sand. We can go for ice cream. They sit there, and I'm doing a live. This is so flexible. Flexibility that you get from working online has no match. Like, you cannot find it anywhere else. And also the income that comes with it is just huge, right? So you don't need to figure out things by yourselves. You don't need to come up with a business idea. By the way, so this is a package that we give you. So whether you are a skilled business person or you just know you are clueless about business, we give you a whole package. So you will have a business that is ready for you to plug in and run. You have training, you have business mentor piece, and you have me as your coach. And we're going to hold your hand. We're going to guide you in the training side that is available 24/7 for you. We have systems that we use, that we leverage, that's going to seal the deal for you. So there's no selling involved. That's why you don't see us marketing any products, right? So
Yeah.
what we do is to recommend a business that has changed our lives. Like I said, going back to my own testimony as a previously a human resources director, I was able to quit my full-time job within 18 months of launching my digital business. What kind of career can give you that? Even if you go on a sabbatical, guys, the money is so small that your sabbatical most likely you're going to stop it before it reaches 1 year. You will maybe do 6 months and come back because the bills are going to be staring at you, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That is
Yeah.
true, right?
Yeah.
And so our digital business, you will see a lot of people quitting their jobs within 6 months. Nowadays, when I started 6 years ago, we did not have AI. We didn't have all those platforms. We only had Facebook. So nowadays, we train you on 7 different platforms. Those 7 platforms are generating leads and bringing in sales for you guys. So we leverage social media marketing to bring the customers, so people are coming to you. You don't run after them. You
Yeah.
don't chase them. And that's a game changer. Why? Because selling is hard. If you marketing a product, you pushing. You're gonna be that pushy person that nobody wants to talk with, because they know each time they meet you will still be, oh my God, talking about the business, and you're going to
Story.
see like your friends are going to stop talking to you. All of a sudden, you don't understand what happened to you, but it is because you be that pushy salesperson. So we don't do that. We teach you how to attract customers. So what we do is literally called attraction marketing. It's a science, right? I studied marketing in school. I studied economics. And so those are the things I understand very well. And so I also did communication. So communication is key. How you present your opportunity to people. So what we did is that we work smart. So we all have websites that have a free info session. That means that I don't have to explain over and over to every person who's interested in the business. When you're interested in the business, you go to the website, watch the free info session. Now you get guided and directed every step of the way on what step to take next. You take the next step as an adult who's done your due diligence. Besides, we give you an opportunity of a 30 days money back guarantee. So there's no risk for you paying the 149, the registration fee. It's fully refundable. You have the guarantee. It's written in high character. This is a Canadian built system. So it's not a shady system. It's from a country that is that is known for law abiding a country, so there you can nobody's going to run with your 149. Let's be real. A lot of people are scared of being scammed, but guess what? The real scam is the 9 to 5, because it takes you away from your family, it takes you away from your dreams, and you get home burnout. So we are reclaiming our time back when we join the digital space. Why? I only put in 1 to 3 hours a day, and that's my choice. But when I started, I had a young baby. I was pregnant with my second, and I had a full-time job. And I was doing HR and accounting for my husband. Guess what? It's like I had maybe, you would think I have maybe 5 jobs in one day.
A lot. That's a lot.
I wanted it so bad. I could see what other people were achieving in the digital space. And I could see people like you, Peace, who have 5, 6 children running the digital space, yet working their 9 to 5. So I could not come up with excuses and say, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I don't feel good because I was pregnant. Guess what? I pushed myself because I was like, okay, I'm going to sacrifice my sleep for a few months. Then I'll be free. And I was free. I started traveling. I started bringing my babies, being able to just be there and relax. I literally went on a 3-year vacation where I was living in a different country every year, experimenting different countries, different cultures, for me to decide which country I want to raise my children in, because I was tired of the West countries. So working in the digital space gives you options. Maybe you're out there, you're listening to us, you're like, oh, this is too good to be true. These women, what are they talking about? Well, check it out for yourself, make your own decision, right? So you just need to understand, if you're a Christian and you're listening to us, know that as a parent, you're supposed to leave an inheritance to your children. Guess what? If you don't know, your job cannot go to your children, right?
No.
Even if you're like an intellectual person, you're very smart, you cannot pass this on to your children. First of all, you have no time to instill those values into them because you're busy when your 9 to 5. You get home. What you do is you also want to relax. You also give the screens to your children, and you don't have time and energy to pour into your children. It takes energy. It takes you to be available. You cannot be available after 8 hours focused in a job plus the commute time. Like some people take 1 hour to go, take 1 hour to come back home. This is 2 hours completely wasted and just killing your brain cells, right? So I've been there, I've done that. And the only way to prosperity, to really having freedom to be a fully present parent, is to be your own boss,
Yeah.
because you're also building a legacy for them. Do not forget that if you're a Christian and you don't have a business, this is biblical. You have to invest in at least 7 ventures. Why? You don't know which one is going to yield fruits, because your 9 to 5, they can stop you any day, any given time. Businesses, companies are stopping contracts. They are going bankrupt. They are stopping people's jobs every day. And you there, you think, oh, my job is secure. Nothing is secure in 2025, guys. So the best gift you could be giving to yourself and to your family is having a plan B, because your plan A, if it was to stop today, you will be sorry that you don't have a plan B, and you'll be so stressed out. So it is so important that you invest in a business that is portable, that is flexible, that your kids will inherit. The reason why I chose this one is because I can give it to my children. And guess what? My 8 years old, she knows already what I do. She can do
Wow.
videos with me. She understands business. She understands that you need to create value to be
Mm.
paid. So she's been talking about mommy, but I love fashion. So she designs her, she's designing. So now I'm getting somebody to teach her how to really make clothes, cut, and really make them because she understands that she needs to create value to have to be paid for the value she brings on the table.
Wow.
And so she also said, Mommy, I'm going to teach people how to draw so they can also make whatever ideas they have, bring them to life. So I'm going to be paid for my skills. So she understands. But how? Because I'm home, she can see. So,
Exactly.
oh,
Exactly. That's what I was going to note on that. Exactly.
yes, kids are showing us, seeing what we do, and they're learning. It's like when I'm cooking with them.
Mhm.
So one day, the other day, I had a migraine, and they were able to eat by themselves, to warm their food, to make their salad, to just take care of themselves. And they kept bringing me fruits, my water, because they know I have a headache and all of that. And I just realized that not many parents can do that because what we do after work, when we get overwhelmed, we're tired, what we do, tablets. Then we are creating issues in our kids' heads because once you say stop, now screen time is over, the kid cannot let go, because it creates addiction.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
realized how fortunate I am because for me, my kids were never exposed to screens. So whichever time they get on the screen, my 6 year old, she gets very tired. After 20 minutes of watching something, she just doesn't want it anymore. No. She said, Mommy, my eyes are hurting.
Oh, wow.
Let's go out. Let's go outside, Mommy. Let's draw. Then she'd rather write her stories because she's a joker. So she's been writing jokes. She wants to write like jokes for kids or books and stuff from the Bible and all of that. So we work on projects. But
Yeah.
how? Why? Because we have that time. If you don't do that, what kind of adult are you raising? Because if we go back to ourselves, how did our parents had time for us?
Yeah.
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 So we know. I remember I was cooking by 9 years old. Yet we had people to help. We had a cooker, we had nannies and all of that. But
Mm.
my mom was home and she would tell the cooker, do not cook. My kids are going to cook. Even
Wow.
my brothers know how to cook because my mom was home. She was going to work, and from 12 to 2, she was home because they had that work-life balance. A mother was allowed to go home for 2 hours for lunch break. So things have changed now. Mothers don't come home. They even leave their kids to daycare, after care, and then you leave your child from 6 to 6. Can you imagine? People leave their kids from 6 to 6,
Yeah.
not by choice, but because they don't know they have options. And
Yeah.
that's why we do those lives, right? Because we need to let you know that many parents are earning online while being fully present for their kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's true.
all.
That's true. You said a lot of things, and it's like kind of me too. I'm getting it's like I'm going out under training. You said a lot of things, and I'm like, yes, yes. What she's saying is really right. The
Mhm.
thing that I noted on my notebook, maybe that can be much helpful to people who are watching over and who are asking what we are doing. First of all, we don't have products that we are selling from one home to another. So if you're expecting that please I'll bring a kind of um, product to your place to show you, I'm sorry. My apologies.
No,
Yes, I'm just attracting the business that will make you free, that will make you gain your time and have time for yourself. We said a lot of being family, whatever, but also we need time for ourselves.
of
We
course.
and
Yes. Okay.
And also what also that made me also understand more, we work smart, we
Yeah.
work with side. It's not like something that is somewhere in the cloud you're talking about. We are doing business, but when you show someone your website, your business card, even though there are scammers who have all that, but then for us, this is also something which you are built on, and which is tangible and solid. And
Mhm.
also another thing that I picked from what you have been saying is the registration fee. You have the right to go on or to go back. You'll be refunded. So uh, be at peace with that.
Mhm.
And another thing that I really loved, is it's a digital business that gives you options. I really enjoyed. We all have that kind of list that is just there, like, I wish I do this, I wish I do this, I want to
I
do this.
know.
And sometimes when you see others, you're like, oh, others. If I can say it in
Mhm.
our motherland, Abandiba.
Abangibat. Abangibat.
The list is always really long, long,
There is
long. But with this business, you have those options. You can just
no-
go back to your list and you tick, this is done. This is done. Okay,
Yes,
let me go ahead and
absolutely.
plan other things. So I really loved that. I think it's the most part that I really, really enjoy to hear about, because everyone wants nice things, my sister.
Absolutely.
Everyone, everyone. And
Mhm.
another thing about the bankrupt with the companies.
Mm.
No, no
It's a
worries.
reality. It's it's
Please.
it's the current economic situation everywhere.
Exactly.
Listen, last year I lived in Florida, and I was telling people I could sense the economy going down. I
Mhm,
could compare because I was in the US back in 2021 and 22.
mhm.
When I decided to go to Africa the first time, I had lived in Florida for 6 months, and I left on purpose because I felt like I was compelled to go back to motherland, the African continent.
Yeah.
And when I came back, I could compare my first experience
Mhm,
and the current situation. More homeless people, more people mentally disabled who were
yeah.
normal. I
Yeah.
could see people, normal people, ladies looking very nice on the street with their suitcases. So, meaning they've been on the street very, but like very recently, and
Yeah.
it kept on increasing. So I could see that the Western world is going really, really down. A lot of companies closing down, a lot of people losing their jobs, and this is was causing mental distress. So I saw my own people, so immigrants, black people in general. They're already in the US, they are marginalized because they have there is a huge social I don't know how to call this, but you would find a lot of issues in those communities.
Mhm.
And so it even went worse
Yeah.
last year. I mean, this year, because I left Florida in June, you know,
Yeah.
go
Yes.
to go back to Canada and prepare to come to Kenya. So it's like the world is going really, really down, and you cannot survive on one single income. You
Income.
need to have options, and the digital space is it's about giving you options. Why? Because you're going to make money, but you're not going to be bound to a physical position or answering to a boss. You are going to be free, and when you are free, you are mentally also available, emotionally available for your husband or your wife and your children. You can never raise responsible adults if you're not mentally, emotionally available. That's what it gives you, right? So we don't only train you on the business, we also train you to grow personally. So you're going to, first of all, notice personal growth before you even start make money. Some are making money during their trainings, like before even they even have their website, but some are going through a process of working on their mindset. Why? Because mindset is 80%, and success is mindset, is 80% mindset and 20% actions. Why? If you don't prepare your mindset to manage the blessings or the actions that you're going to be taking, they're not going to be aligned, and then therefore you're not going to produce results that you want. So also we train you on that. So we are called coaches because we also go through a whole process of becoming a certified global digital business coach, because we have an assessment, we have a course, we have an assessment, we even have a follow-up. Like after 3 months, they're still evaluating if you met your target, if you are a really real coach that's really helping their team to grow and people to grow. So it's not anybody who can become a coach. We are almost 300,000 people in our global community. But if I go check on the coaches, I think we are less than 1,000. If I check, I could check later on. But
Yeah.
yes, so it's not everybody. We are certified, so we are evaluated, we are assessed all the time. So we know what we're doing. So the reason why you don't have to make any sale is because the system and qualified coaches are the ones to make the sale for you. So we are the one to seal the deal for you. So you don't have to go through that. You don't have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's I think everyone needs that to hear that, because it's not we who have first of all, we said we don't have products that we are selling, but also we
Mhm.
have that big team that is behind the scenes or behind us, that we don't have to run around. First of all, you have to do marketing, and then you come back and then you do the sales, and then you do all the documents. So there's that team that occupies it. So I don't know. Our time is running. We are
Yes,
late. Have
yes,
also to be so long so that people won't be get hallelujah. Maybe are repeating even ourselves, but they won't
yes.
be more frustrated with our broadcast for today. We will have to invite them for the next one. And please don't hesitate if you have any questions, if there's something we didn't explain well, or if you want to get some more information, don't hesitate. Come in and write to me, and next live we'll talk about that. I don't know if we can say anything just to close this live.
I just want to tell anybody who's been following us or we follow on who watched the replay that we have an amazing promotion going on this month of November. So we are literally, I think, how many days? How
20
many days left in
6
November?
days. 6 days, I
Six,
think we have 30
6 days.
days. Yeah.
Yes, 6 days. So what it means is, for new business owners, new franchise business owners, because our digital business is a franchise-like model. So when you become a business owner in our team, in our digital business community, you are going to be making up to 4,000 on your first deal. Remember, you are not the one to seal the deal, but you are going to be making up to 4,000. So this ends in 6 days. You can still take advantage of that. I
Yeah.
think you already posted about it,
Yes, I
but
did.
that kind of opportunity doesn't come. This is the first time that I see such an opportunity. Since I've been in this business. So new business owners are going to start earning 4 times their commission instead of just one time your commission. So that's what makes you 4,000 on your first deal. So if you want to look into that, you better hurry and
Yeah.
take advantage of it. You
Yeah.
know, you don't need to figure out everything by yourself. So we are available to respond to every question that you might have. But you will be missing out if you don't. If you've been looking for a legitimate business, that's the best that I've seen in the online space. And trust me, daily I get people to come and introduce me to new businesses And of course, I ask my questions and always compare to what I have. Is it worth my time, my energy? And the answer so far has always been no. So yes, because we really have a gold mine, and beyond money, we are impacting families. We are building legacies. So this is for me like a call, So it's like my calling. Sorry. So it's not something that I do just to make money. I'm really impacting families and changing lives. So God has been using me to bring this opportunity to as many people as possible. And it's just amazing the reward to see people raised from like
Yeah.
no confidence at all and to making 20,000 per month, like seeing a single mother making 20,000 a month, and you are the coach of that person, and this happened within a year. It's just incredible. So if
Yeah.
you're coachable, you're ready to learn, jump on board, and we'll hold you by a hand, by a hand. Yeah, we'll
Exactly.
hold you.
Thank you so much. Just to underline on that promotion you just said, you might be asking yourself, it's almost 6 days. I don't understand anything about this business, but you're so much motivated and you feel like this is the right thing to do. Don't worry. As coach said, we'll be there for you. Take this advantage that we have, which is remaining 6 days. And then after, just like that, this moment won't go away from you like that, and then the rest will be with you. We will hold your hand, we will pamper you just at the moment, like we'll be also ready to impact and to bless other people. So thank you
Absolutely.
so much, Coach Lily, and thank you everyone who has been there watching and who will watch after, because I know some will watch after as well.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that I made this live. Sure, I'm so happy, and I'm so excited for next Monday. I feel like I already have a lot of ideas in my mind,
Of
so I
course.
I can't wait for Monday. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Take good care of yourselves. I like to say
You
this
too.
one. Take good care of yourselves and continue to
Yes.
be blessed with your loved ones. Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.
Yeah.